Hey folks, D. Levesque here. I wanted to talk about something that everybody seems to be bringing up, specifically the healthcare in Canada. I've had a lot of people telling me that the healthcare in Canada sucks, that there's long wait times and they never get to see a doctor. And I'll be honest with you, I'm okay with that. If I had to pay for healthcare as you guys do in the US, I would pay more than what I would spend the time waiting. An example, if I go to the ER, an emergency, and I can wait anywhere from 4 to 16 hours. 16 hours is really pushing it. But if you looked at how much I would have to pay if I had to go to get medical aid or help in the US, and you looked at that as an hourly wage for the time that I had to wait, I would still pay less in Canada if I had to pay, I don't know, $100 an hour here and I had to wait for 6 hours. That's $600. In the US, if I had to go to the hospital, I would definitely be paying out of pocket more than that. And never mind the insurance in the US, that's just bonkers. When I hear the premiums that people are paying for healthcare in the US, I cringe. And I've had multiple surgeries. I've had cancer surgery where I had a 3.3 pound tumor removed out of my leg. I don't even want to know how much that would have cost. I was off of work for 6 months with medical care because I wasn't healing properly, just to find out that I was allergic to medical glue. The other thing too is I also had bariatric surgery, paid for by the government. Yes, paid for by the taxes that people paid into it. And I'm so glad I did get it. If I had to pay that out of pocket, I'd be paying $8, $9, $12,000. Just general stuff like that. Like my mom died of cancer. She was in the hospital for 2 weeks. Then she was in a hospice for a week or so. But you know what? I'd never had to pay a dime. In the US, I'd be basically selling my house. So no, as much as people are saying that no, like I'd rather have the same type of medical insurance that the U.S. has, or even the medical system in the U.S. No, the only reason why a lot of doctors go there and work in the U.S. is because of the money. A lot of doctors who are trained in Canada and they go to the U.S. So no, the medical field in Canada is no different than the medical field in the US. The only difference is I don't pay out of pocket. I mean, I pay some prescription drugs, but my wife works for the government, so she gets 80% paid for. So I pay 20%. I think one of the pills I take is like $6 every time I get to refill. And that's including the fee for filling the prescription. So no, I will never move to the US for medical reasons. I much enjoy and much appreciative of the medical help that we have in Canada. And you know what? I would rather wait 6 hours, even 12 hours at the ER than have to go to the US and then stop at a payment office. I don't know about you, but if I'm just getting out of the hospital and I feel like shit, the last thing I want to do is have to go pay for it. So no, I will keep my Canadian medical health care. Thank you very much.